Good morning, YouTube. Been a while since I've done one in the weekdays. So let's see what we can get going. Alrighty. First of all, let me get out of top chat, get into live chat. Big difference. Doody doody doo doo. Alrighty. Might end up being a quick 30 minutes. Working on my print while I'm waiting to see if anybody comes in, guys. So if I miss you, it won't be by much. I hope. Alrighty. I just leave that on them. A little bit of a support that builds underneath one of the president's heads. And needs to be cleaned up. And it's a little bit difficult to clean up. Maybe my Swiss Army knife with the very sharp small blade will do it. The printer came with a little chisel looking thing, and I've never used it. Yeah, so you can tell that that's a support. If you know what 3D printing looks like, you can tell exactly what that is. And we'll try to get it off. There it goes. It's not too hard to get off. It just doesn't look right. Yeah, kind of tends to muck it up though. I might just start leaving it on there. T-Boy, good morning. How we doing? Well, we passed hump day. We're on Thursday. Kind of slow this morning, but it is really early. Not bad. Yeah, still got a little bit of a head cold, but it's not too bad. Excuse me while I check out some more things over here on the other computer. Okay. So how's your weather? You someplace cold or you someplace nice and warm? It's February down here in Alabama and we're in the 70s. So I guess we've seen our cold weather. Not great, but hey, it did get cold. That's for sure. You hate Trump. Well, sorry. Why do you hate him? Not nice to hate. I didn't hate Obama when he was in. I just didn't agree with a lot of things that he did. He was still our president. I can take him or leave him. He's made my life a little easier, but other than that, I don't care much about anything. I actually wanted Ted Cruz to win, but all those other folks dropped out. They left us with Trump. And I'm definitely a Republican. Let me check something out over here. Oh, there's another post. Thanks for looking at my video, bud. Yeah, that new printer is something awesome. I'm glad I went the extra mile and saved just a little bit more to buy it instead of a cheaper one. Oh, I wasn't even thinking I could have. No, this will do. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen it up close, but I don't know how close you can get with it in this one. It comes out pretty good on that printer. You can tell there's a little bit of break down on the bottom, but the backside you can hardly tell that it's printed in layers. I mean, it's there. It's going to be there on just about any printer, but it prints real nice and smooth. It irons the it irons the top part out pretty good, and makes it smooth. So I'm pretty happy with it. It was a breeze to set up and get running. I'll tell you that. It was really easy. A lot easier. Of course, you had to. The instructions are not in Chinese, but they're written by the Chinese, and they don't speak English real well. So you had to kind of find the different parts of the book that were telling you how to set it up. It came with a part that uh, helps you to almost automatically level. You still have to turn the nuts to get the plate level, but it makes it real easy. Problem is, that's a new addition to the printer. So what they did is they printed a leaflet inside the book and stuck it inside the book and stapled it in. But if you didn't know it was there, you didn't know enough to go look at it. So that was frustrating. But once I got that down, I found out it's very easy to level the bed. So what you got on your plate today, T-boy? What is it? Ooh, it's going for 7 already. I must have got to work late today. Ooh, I can surf over here. I keep forgetting that. Hey, I don't do that. Hmm. Oh, it's going to be a slow morning. I've only got another half an hour that I can stay, and then I got to get to work. And everybody must be sleeping in today. Trying to check on an Amazon order. Sometimes they're real good about getting you stuff, and other times they're slow and snot. Where are these coming from? Yeah, I can't figure out if they've got stuff in stock. Why is it taking them over a week to ship it? I guess I'm going to have to cancel this order, and that's going to upset me something fierce. Arriving February 15th now. 7 days. So 2 weeks after I order it, it might be here. And I need some wood filament. And I need it now. Okay, see if I can find somebody else that has wood filament. I love it. We'll keep our ad up on Amazon. Oh, but by the way, currently the product you're looking for is unavailable. Ah, okay, I guess that's what I'm going to have to do. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Well, crap. Yeah, I've got about 25 minutes, folks. I guess people used to be not coming out in the morning anymore. I'm going to have to start this all over again, I guess, which is okay. It's okay. How on earth did politics? Oh, I know why. Because you looked at my print and saw Mr. Trump. It was just something I wanted to print because I thought it was cute. Hell, I'd have printed it if they had Obama's head on it, just because I think it's cute. I wish it would have had one that had Reagan's head on it, though. Much rather have that one. Do 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 do. Oh man, why do they keep asking me for this password? I've given it to them 3 times. All right. Well, maybe I missed a live that's on and everybody's at the other live, which is cool. Okie dokie. Hate is such a strong word. All righty. It will be a boring stream today. It's pretty big. Hey, Manic. I haven't got much time, but I've got to get off in about 20 minutes. But thank you for stopping by, my friend. I've got to go watch somebody teach at 7:30 my time, which is about means I got to leave here in about 20 minutes or so. How's your day going down yonder or down under? Doing tags. What does that mean when you're doing tags? Oh, okay. Your videos aren't boring. Now, doing tags on them is probably boring. Now I know what you're doing. Okay. I did a little bit bigger statue last night and came out a little bit better. It's easier to see what you're looking at than the, let me see, I've got the original small one, the test print. Centroid, hello. There's the test print, and there's the little bit bigger print that I did. Test prints over here. But it's doing great, Centroid. I'm really, really having fun. I was hoping you'd be in before I got off. I can't stay but another 20 minutes or so. Uh, a strange thing happened. I tried to set it up to print two of these at a time, kind of like, well, hang on. They would fit in the program on the bed and they would print like that, back to back. And it did the front one perfect. And I was at church when it finished it. And yeah, it's PLA. But the program I'm using is the Cura version for this printer, and it heats the bed to 50 and the nozzle to 210, even for PLA, and it sticks like nobody's business, man. That the print bed is glass, but it's got glued to it one of those obviously print surfaces. I don't have to put anything on it, no glue, no nothing, and everything sticks. It's amazing. But anyway, the second one failed. When I came home, I found the typical ball of cotton candy sitting in there. So I stopped the print, cleaned everything up. And then I don't know why, but I tried to print another one, and the bed was here, and the print nozzle was up here going around like this, squirting. So I turned it off. And eventually, what I ended up finding out I had to do for when that happens, evidently, all I had to do was re-level the bed or re-zero the bed, whatever you want to call it. So I let everything cool down, put it in the little bed leveler device that it came with. I don't know if you saw that or not. It's pretty cool. Uh, and re-leveled the bed, and boom, it went right back to printing again, just perfect. Manic, how you doing there, buddy? Yeah, it's doing great prints, man. This is the sloppiest one that came out, but I don't know if you can see very little. I mean, you're going to see that those levels. I think no matter what kind of printer you have, unless you're using a resin printer, and there's the bottom. The sides came out pretty good, but the amazing thing is these guys came out just great as far as I'm concerned. They look fine. Yeah, I think that's what it was, Centroid. But what I didn't understand is it printed the first one fine, but never did get the second one even laying on the bed. So I don't know. Maybe I can't do multiple prints at one time, which is no big deal. I the Cura let me set it up that way, but it didn't let me print. Yeah, well, this I'll tell you what. It's hard to do. I'll find a way to set it up the GoPro, and I'll go through the bed leveling process. But uh, in the first video, well, at the end of the first video, it was actually the second video that got tagged onto the first one. The video's kind of long. You can fast forward through the 20 minutes, but it's a little thing. That, by the way, the print head is extremely easy to swap out. Extremely easy. All metal print head, just pops right out, pops right in. But anyway, you unload the filament, you pop out the head, and you replace the head with this little electronic thing that has a little micro switch on the bottom with a little wheel. And you tighten the screws up completely, as tight as they'll go. You tell it to level, it goes up, and that little thing goes around and touches all four corners a couple of times. Then it comes back to the first screw, and it says, loosen the screw until I beep. So you loosen the screw. As soon as you hear a beep, you stop. It goes to the back corner. Says the same thing. It does that sometimes two, sometimes only one time for each screw. And then when it's satisfied, it just goes, we're done. Remove the cart or remove the leveling device. Well, I don't know about scenery and trees, Manic, but I'm definitely going to be doing some buildings. That is a definite. I just haven't done any buildings yet. I couldn't resist this being my first print. Okay, I just couldn't resist it. I had to do it. And then everybody at work liked it so much. I said, "Well, I'll make it a little bigger, not real big, but I'll make it bigger so that you can get more out of looking at it." Ah, then maybe I ought to just stay away from, or if I'm going to do multiple prints, maybe I ought to do the bed leveling just before I do the print, because I had done several single prints before I tried to do that double. Oh, cool. Yeah, I love it, man. I'm here to tell you that puppy, uh, I love it. And the two short videos I posted last night, uh, one of them was the beginning of the double print, and it was about halfway up Mount Trumpmore, and I mean I was right up against the glass, and I don't think you could hear it at all. I can't hear it. Uh, okay, I haven't been doing that. I've been doing the single prints one after the other, and I haven't been re-leveling the bed until something bad happens, and that's probably what happened. That first one printed just fine, and then when it went to do the second one, it wasn't level. Yeah, I was printing like 4 inches up in the air, and came home and I had the typical ball of cotton, candy cotton, sitting back there. Uh, so that was kind of interesting. But I did give you a little bit of a shout out when I did the box opening. I told everybody I needed to thank you for all the help you gave me as far as what I needed. You're the one that, told me I needed an all metal extruder. You're the one that told me I wanted a heated bed. You're the one that told me I needed an enclosed machine. And that's what I found. That's what I got. And I'm real happy with it. Yeah, I know you're OCD. Yeah, I think what I would do, a print this size doesn't take a whole lot of film in it. It takes 2 hours to print it, just under 2 hours. And I probably wouldn't worry about leveling it every time I printed that particular one. But if I was going to print a big job, you know, like this weekend, I plan on printing something for the church, and I'm going to make it quite a bit bigger. I'm going to re-level the bed before I do that, just to make sure, because it's going to cover more of the bed, and I don't want any problems when I do it. Not a problem, Centroid. You guys all you guys in the hub are fantastic people. Really are. But yeah, I gave you a little tiny bit of a shout out. Actually, I only said Centroid, though. I didn't say Central Aerial Images. I guess I should have said the whole thing. I'm not that good at those things. But, oh, I got an email. Let me check it. Somebody wanting to sell me something. Sorry. Not interested in buying anything right now. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow I'm going to have some wood filament, and Saturday I'll have some marble filament. And I'm interested to work with that medium a little bit. I've heard a lot of different things about the wood. But Richard and Janet, hello. Thanks for watching my video there, guys. How you been doing? Hopefully the health is doing good. Yeah, that's one of the reasons you told me I needed a heated bed, so I got a heated bed, my friend. I'm very glad I got that. Very much so. But yeah, I've already had people wanting to buy these. I said, you ain't gonna buy them. I'm having fun making them right now. I didn't realize it, but Cura has a thing in there where if you put down how much a kilogram real costs, when it tells you what the print's going to be, it'll also tell you how much money it's costing you to print it. I thought that was kind of neat. Oh, that's great to hear, Richard. I'm glad to hear she's doing good. Tell you, I'm missing Disney already. Yeah, it's time to go back for a checkup at Disney, but that's not going to happen for at least another. I'm not going back until they got Star Wars open this time. That's for sure. Matter of fact, I'm probably not going to go back until they open Tron. Not that I want to ride Tron. I want to ride the train, and the train is closed while Tron's being built. That I was not a happy camper that day. That's what I use, buddy. That's exactly right. That's it. That is what it I'm gonna use microfiber cloth. It says something about lint-free paper or something. I've got bundles of microfiber cloth, and there's always isopropyl around the house. Well, thank you. Yeah, the last one I posted last night was really short, the way I like to make them. The opening box opening was kinda long, and it was kinda far away, but I don't have a lot of decent cameras that I can do stuff like that with. But yeah, the close-ups last night came out pretty good. I was off on the percentage, so that shows you how bad my eyes are. I'm looking down at the thing thinking it says 35% done. It was only 25% done. But hey, I posted it anyway. I didn't want to redo it. Yeah, old Mr. Trumpmore comes out pretty good. I have a feeling I'm going to have to start making a bunch of these because, hell, I know I'm going to send one to Rodney Bell since he sent me a T-shirt, and Centroid, you're probably going to end up getting one if you want one because of all the help you've given me getting started in this. And I hate to call it a hobby because it's going to be an addiction, just like trains and drones. I can see it coming. Oh no, you almost lost the drone going over to Star Wars. Well, if somebody needs something and whatever, I'll gladly. If they send me something and my printer's capable of doing it, or I'm capable of making my printer do it, I'll make it for them. But I don't really need anything right now. I am going to download a inexpensive free CAD program that Mel from 400 AGL recommended I start out with and see what I can do. But I'm telling you that Thingiverse, there are so many free things on there. And I understand it'd be nice if I could contribute back, but hey, I'm not a good artist, that's for sure. But I've gotten all kinds of buildings down off of there. Matter of fact, well, that's where this came from. Was Thingiverse. I just typed in Trump and a whole bunch of neat things came up, and I like this one the best, so I got it. Tinkercad, that's the one that Mel told me to get. Tinkercad. I'm gonna get it today as soon as I uh, get the time to download it. Matter of fact, I'll probably download it while I'm heading over to class. That's for sure. Yeah, Mel's another guy that he had me headed. As you know, I was headed towards the Creality printers, but then you and I had talked, Centroid, about uh, the enclosure being important for ABS prints. And that's when I started only looking at fully enclosed printers or printers that could be fully enclosed easily. Uh, so, oh, lost communication at 200 feet. Did the return to home save you? I know that's one of the things that I do when I first buy a drone, and it says it has, in the event of lost communications, it will return to home. I have a big field. It's about 1,300, maybe 1,500 feet away, and I'll fly them down to that field and just keep lowering it and lowering it and lowering it and lowering it until I lose communications and then let it go and then see if it does what it's supposed to do. Yep, that's true. Well, the way I looked at it, I was thinking in reality, I haven't found a way to actually make a design in it. I import the STLs and I work with them and then I print them. But I figured Tinkercad's going to let me actually draw things out and whatnot. So I don't know. We'll see. Well, I got an excellent start because I'm serious, man. I listened to you and other guys on here watching you chat in the hub and whatnot, and watching what you were saying back and forth. Oh, I'm glad you got it back, Richard. That's good. Have a good day, T-Boy. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, I mean, I lucked out. I got in with a good bunch of people. I listened to what they said. And then when I went looking for what I wanted to buy, I listened. Yep, easy peasy. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But I'm serious, like you said, search for .stls. There are so many free ones out there. I may never need to get into Tinkercad. And I love the way Kira resizes for me. I just got to start. Every time I do it, I have to go and find a converter for millimeters to inches. And like I wanted to make this as close to an inch and a half as I could possibly get it. Well, I think it was like 40, 47 or something was a little bit beyond an inch and a half, but 37.3 or something millimeters was like 1 or 2 64ths of an inch off of being a half an inch, 1.5. So I said, that's close enough. Now, the only thing I didn't like, and there's probably a reason they did it, or maybe there's an adjustment. When I adjust the axes in Cura, it goes by increments of 10. I would like it to go by at least increments of 5 or something like that. So maybe I've got something set wrong, but thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Yeah, new addiction. That's what the wife said too. Okay, take care, Centroy. We'll see you around the hub. Well, maybe not the hub this morning because I got to go here in a couple of minutes. Yeah. Well, guys, apologize for having to get off so early. Do think I'm missing you guys a lot. Richard and Janet, I'm back on the weekends as much as I can. I missed last Sunday because I had no internet for some reason, but I was on last Saturday. So same time on the weekends. I'll try and get on by 6:30 whenever I can. Hopefully never any later than 7, because that gives me at least an hour before Roger comes on. But I'm really nice to see you guys. Ah, so I don't need to snap it to the grid. Yeah, it was nice seeing you guys coming in, Richard and Janet. I'm glad she's feeling better. Good luck on your checkup. Okay, guys, have a blessed day. StarCop out.